What's up everybody, it's Dean, and welcome back to the channel. I'm here to share my decade of experience in Toronto's commercial real estate as the founder of GTA Commercial Brokers. Let's strategize, acquire, and grow your property vision. Today, we're diving into the foreign investment in Toronto's commercial real estate. Now, we all know Toronto's been on a real estate tear for years, right? But lately, foreign investors have been showing up in a big way, and they're hungry for a piece of that sweet, sweet Canadian pie. We're talking billions of dollars pouring into office buildings, warehouses, and even those fancy retail spaces where you can drop a month's rent on a handbag. But hold on, it's not all sunshine and maple syrup. The Canadian government's been throwing some curveballs lately, with taxes and bans specifically targeting these foreign investors. So, will these measures cool things down, or are we about to witness the most competitive year yet? Stick around because in this video, we're going to break it all down, analyze the trends, and I'm going to give you my take on what you need to know heading into 2025. Let's get into it. All right, let's kick things off by talking about the elephant in the room, foreign investors. These guys have been a major force in Toronto's real estate market for years now, but the game has changed recently. You see, back in the day, it was like an open bar for foreign buyers. They could swoop in, snatch up properties left and right, and nobody batted an eye. But then, the government stepped in with a new bouncer, the non-resident speculation tax, or NRST for short. Now, this tax was already in place, but they cranked it up from 15% to a whopping 25% back in 2022. And as if that wasn't enough, they dropped another bombshell in 2023, the foreign buyer ban. This one's pretty self-explanatory. It basically said, hey, non-Canadians, you can't buy residential properties until 2025. So what did these savvy investors do? They pivoted, of course. They looked at the commercial market and said, fine, if we can't buy houses, we'll buy entire office buildings, warehouses, you name it. And that's exactly what they've been doing. But here's the million-dollar question. Will this foreign buyer ban actually end in 2025? Or will the government extend it, throwing another wrench into the gears? Honestly, nobody knows for sure. Now, let's talk about the real rock star of Toronto's commercial real estate market, industrial properties. These bad boys have been on fire lately, and foreign investors are scrambling to get in on the action. Why all the hype, you ask? 2 words: e-commerce. With the rise of online shopping, everyone and their grandma needs warehouses and distribution centers. Every time you click that Buy Now button, that package has to come from somewhere, right? And that somewhere is usually a massive warehouse just outside the city. And guess what? The vacancy rate for these industrial spaces in the Greater Toronto area is practically zero. We're talking 1.5%. That's like trying to find a needle in a haystack or a parking spot in downtown Toronto on a Friday night. So it's no surprise that big-time players like Blackstone and Prologis are pouring billions into the logistics and warehouse sectors. In fact, experts are predicting that industrial properties will remain the top choice for foreign investors in 2025 and beyond. Now, let's talk about the office market. Remember back in the early days of the pandemic when everyone thought remote work was going to kill the office space? Well, it turns out those predictions were a tad premature. Don't get me wrong, the office market definitely took a hit. But here's the thing, not all office spaces are created equal. While those boring, outdated Class B and C buildings are struggling to attract tenants, the Class A towers in prime locations like the Financial District and Yorkville are still in high demand. Think of it like this. Class A office spaces are like the luxury condos of the office world. They've got all the bells and whistles, modern amenities, stunning views, and locations that scream success. And just like those swanky condos, they're still attracting big bucks from foreign investors. But here's the catch: investors are becoming much more selective. They're not just throwing money at any old office building anymore. They want the best of the best, the trophy properties that will hold their value and generate solid returns over the long haul. Now, the retail industry. I know what you're thinking. Dean, isn't e-commerce killing brick-and-mortar stores? And while it's true that online shopping has changed the game, it hasn't delivered a knockout punch to physical retail. In fact, foreign investors are still pouring money into Toronto's retail scene, but they're being strategic about it. You see, it's all about location again. Just like with office spaces, not all retail properties are created equal. Investors are zeroing in on high-traffic areas like Yorkville, The Path, and the Entertainment District, places where people actually want to hang out and spend money. And they're not just interested in any old stores. They're looking for prime real estate that can house luxury retail brands, mixed-use developments, and experiential concepts that you just can't replicate online. Think about it. When tourists come to Toronto, they're not just there to see the CN Tower. They want to shop, dine, and experience the city's vibrant culture. So, we've covered a lot of ground today. We've talked about the influx of foreign investors, the booming industrial market, the evolving office landscape, and the resilient retail scene. But what does it all mean for the future of Toronto's commercial real estate market? Well, one thing's for sure. 2025 is shaping up to be a pivotal year. The foreign buyer ban is set to expire, which could unleash a new wave of investment. At the same time, interest rates are dropping for now. Inflation is still a concern, and the global economy is a bit shaky to say the least. So, what's an investor to do? Well, the key is to stay informed, be adaptable, and don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversification is your best friend in this market. And with Canada planning to welcome 1.5 million new immigrants by 2025, the demand for commercial real estate is only going to increase. So whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting out, remember this: Toronto's real estate market is a dynamic and ever-changing beast. And there you have it, folks. That's a wrap. We've explored the trends, the challenges, and the incredible opportunities that lie ahead. If you found this video helpful, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future real estate insights. Got questions or thoughts? Contact me and my team today so we can help guide you through your investments, whether you're in Toronto, GTA, or planning to move. Until next time, keep investing wisely. And remember, in real estate, the sky's the limit.